Thanks, Andrew. Indiana's Senate enrolled Act 1 as a new law designed to give property tax relief to homeowners and businesses. But the measure is also expected to cause substantial revenue losses for local governments and public schools. The latter was the topic of discussion at a roundtable today organized by Accelerate Indiana Municipalities, a group of town and cities leaders increasingly concerned about what this state law is going to do to their municipal budgets. Our John Bailey was at today's AIM roundtable and joins me now with his takeaways. John?
Accelerate Indiana Municipalities has traveled all across the state presenting local governments with recommended amendments to Senate Enrolled Act 1. These proposed changes would provide cities with sufficient tax revenue to maintain spending rates from the 2025 budget. However, Mishawaka Mayor Dave Wood, also the president of AIM, says cities will still need to cut government services.
And these cuts aren't just numbers on a spreadsheet. They are faces of our community. They're our valued public servants. They're the people who plow our streets, who respond to calls, and people who are beloved in our community. Today isn't about complaint. It's about conversation and coordination and solutions.
Mishawaka Mayor Dave Wood says most Indiana cities, large or small, rural or urban, will lose 20% of funding due to Senate Enrolled Act 1. That's why a group called Accelerate Indiana Municipalities, also known as AIM, recommends 4 amendments to the legislation. Chief among them, a reallocation of county tax revenue to cities. Several local mayors, including Wood, met for a roundtable discussion on Monday. AIM CEO Matt Greller says this plan would ensure funding for essential services at the county and city level. Members of the AIM Board of Directors, like Elkhart Mayor Rod Robertson, have already begun working with state officials to implement these changes.
We actually talk to our legislators on a regular basis in order to help them have an understanding of these impacts that we're having to grapple with, so that they know when they go down in this short session that there are things that we'd like for them to address.
Whether or not the state legislature adopts any of AIM's proposals, Mayor Wood says Mishawaka will still find a way to fund public safety initiatives.
If we are here to provide essential services, for us, public safety is job number one, and so we will make sure that that our police departments and our fire departments are well resourced so that they can provide essential service. Same with our our street department. We get hit with 12 inches of snow. Well, not responding is not an option. We will do what we can to respond. It may look a little different, but that's our solemn responsibility, and I intend to keep it up.
AIM officials say they will continue working to build support for Senate Enrolled Act 1 amendments with local and state representatives. They hope state senators will make it a priority to implement these changes soon after reconvening in January.
John Bailey tonight with a big story tonight and a big story going forward. Thank you, John.